Why? Because they have experienced life in completely different circumstances than you, right? They have walked in completely different shoes than you in a lot of regards, right? Because of how they identify the challenges that may have faced, the experiences that they've had are just inherently different. And you need that diversity of perspective, right? It's not just the empathy, because of course we all want to lead with empathy, but it's not just for that. It is because that diversity of experiences is going to make you a better leader. It's a fact, right? Like, and we could go into the research about inclusion. Y'all know I love talking about inclusive leadership, but it is going to be that diversity that I really want you to seek out. And a very easy way to do that is to have someone on your team, as I like to refer to them, my board of advisors, that's on your team that is going to have a different perspective, because you want your mentor to be able to challenge your own. It can be really important with firing, not to get down on yourself, right? Do not let your job circumstances define who you are as an individual. Don't allow it to damage your self-confidence, like irreparably damage your self-confidence. You may take that hit, right? You need to take it on the chin and reflect. Number 2, shift your mindset. We are not talking about the toxic positivity and that you need to appear like, I am a big believer in manifesting, but this is not necessarily what I'm saying. I want you to shift your mindset is after leaving a toxic or hostile work environment, being laid off, it is very easy to ruminate about your past treatment. Very easy. I have done it myself, right? You spend all this time thinking about, like, what they played in my face, how many times I should have left, how many times, I felt like they built me up and made me out to be this like really this rock star, a superstar, and then straight pulled the carpet pulled that rug from underneath me, threw me under the bus. And I'm not talking about a specific organization or even a specific team. These are things that have happened to me. And I feel like that resonates with a lot of other folks too, where you think about all of those bad times and you're just like, oh my gosh, I should have left so much sooner, or I can't believe that they would lay me off, depart me, make a headcount decision, whatever they call it. And after I've given all this time, given all this energy, and given of myself to this organization, and you sit and you think about it for so long. Or there's a lot of folks out there that were laid off or decide to take an exit. All I can think about is I really loved the team that I was working on. They're such great people. I loved my manager, the working style, the benefits I had. It was such a great place. I don't necessarily want to leave. That rumination is not good either. We cannot continue to think the same thing about our past employer, because it becomes unhealthy. We have to shift our mindset from focusing on the former and to focusing on our needs, our wants, our goals, right? I am not telling you to forgive or forget with Mother Love. I know some of y'all remember that show, but this isn't that. I'm not saying forget or forgive mistreatment. I'm not saying forget all those people that supported you along the way. It's more so don't allow yourself to continue to ruminate and think about that constantly, because if you're constantly thinking about that, you will not be open to receive your next opportunity. All of your space is being filled with thinking about the last one, and we need to open that space up to think about the new one. So think again, going back to that first step, that reflection. What do I want the next step in my journey to be? Which I need to shift my mindset and be open to receiving those possibilities and open to receiving that positive energy into this next part of my journey.